welcome the CEO and the founder of Global Import Mastery Institute in the person of Mr. Nico Simon. Put your hands together.
Hallelujah. Good evening to everybody. Please, can we sit down? All right. I was really amazed when Pastor called me that he wants me to come to Limbe and have a program in his church. Thank you very much for the privilege. I must say that this is, before I start whatever thing I want to say, please can we clap for him? Just clap for him. Clap for him. Yes. If he was a bad person, honestly speaking, I would not come here because I'm somebody which my reputation, I always tell people that a good reputation is better than the best perfume in the world. No matter how good you smell, if you have a bad reputation, trust me, at the end of the day, you smell so bad. So I met him since, I think, 2021, something like that, and we did some businesses together, and since then, we've not kept any negative track record of each other, and that is what kept us till today, that he can pull me from Douala to come here to have this amazing program. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm here today. I'm a young person who graduated from, no, I didn't graduate from the university. I was in the University of Boya in 2020 doing mathematics and computer science. And I realized at some point that what I was doing could not help me become the person that I want to be in life. Because I come from a very poor family. First thing first, I am from Limbe. I was born in Limbe, grew up in Limbe. All my school, I went to GHS, my two here, in Limbe. I just went out of Limbe because of university. Our house got burnt in 2017, which we were living in a Carabao house. My father died in 2018. 1 month before, I wrote GC Advanced Level. And I went to the university with seeing the history of my family. Nobody had ever made it. Nobody. When we go for family meeting, everybody comes, but either with bike or they will press everybody inside taxi. And I felt so bad when my grandmother's house was falling one side, and they gathered all our uncles to contribute money to just put roof, and everybody could not contribute 100,000 francs. 7 of them. And I saw the state of poverty. And I told myself, why do we say we are Christians? The Bible says that we are going to be the head and not the tail. I don't believe that the Bible was saying that we are going to be the head in poverty. Are we understanding? Why do we say we are believers, we are this? But we cannot, 7 big people, 40 years upward, they cannot contribute 100,000. So I told myself I need to do something different. So when I came back, I decided to stop school completely in 2020. So it became a very big problem, and they drove me out of the house. So I did not stop school because they did not pay my school fees, but I dropped out of school because I realized that the same system, all of them has been following for so many years, it landed them in poverty. If I follow the same system, I'm going to also land where they landed. So I told myself I'm going to stop this and venture into entrepreneurship. I honestly did not know what I wanted to do. So it became a very big problem. They drove me out of the house. They gave me 2 options. Either I continue with school and I'm still with the family, or I forget about school and I'm with the family, or either I continue with school and I'm still with the family, or I forget about school and I forget about the family. I thought my mother was joking. Until I left Baganti, went back to Boya, they had already removed all my things from the house. Why am I telling you this? An ordinary person can become an extraordinary person in this life. When people see me today working with security, with police security and everything, they don't believe that is the same person that 4 years ago used to be very broke. I lived in the church because when they drove me out of the house, I told myself that if everybody rejects me, there is one person that cannot reject me, and that person is who? Is God. I lived in the church for 2 months in Limbe at Espoir Road. I was living behind the church on a mat. It's just that there's no projection. I would have loved to show you. But that is where I built my empire. Today I'm the CEO of over 3 successful companies, employing 25 people plus on a monthly basis that I pay them salary with successful companies. I'm an author and so many achievements. But this is because I told myself that I must do things different. And that is why we are here today. Because my aim is to build kingdom millionaires also. Are we getting? We should not only be focused on maybe spirituality. Listen, even God does not want us to be poor. That's the honest truth. God wants us to also live a good life. Now, a lot of people have been doing businesses. My mother did business here in Limbe at New Old Market. Old Market and New Market. All of you should know that market. So I saw how she's been doing business for more than 30 years. And I always told her that the way you're doing business is not the way you have to do things. Because dry season, she will say, what comes out during dry season? For example, cocoyam, or she will say corn. Rain season, she will change business. In fact, inside 1 year, she can say 20 different things. And it kept on being like that. And I told myself, this is not business. And so many people here, they are doing the same thing. That is not business. Now, when I decided to stop school, and I was living in church, one of my friends called me in Boya. When I was in Boya, I saw an opportunity to get into entrepreneurship. And that's how I started. I'm not going to explain that. But I realized that we keep wasting money so much in Cameroon, buying things and trying to sell and make a very little profit. Why? Because of what we call the chain of distribution. You are buying from Mr. A, who bought from Mr. B, who bought from Mr. C, who bought from Mr. D. Now, when products leave from one hand to the other, what happens? Price increases, right? Now, let's assume, please, can you stand up? These people in front. Now, let's assume she is the manufacturer. Are we getting? And this is you, the person struggling to do business in Limbe. Now, she is a wholesaler who gets directly from the manufacturer. Are we getting? Now, when the manufacturer sells to her, she sells to another wholesaler. What happens between her when products leave from her hand to her hand? What happens? Price increases. Now, when product leaves from her hand to her hand, what happens again? Price still increase. And when products leave from her hand to her hand, what happens? It still increase. Now, you as the consumer, you come and buy from her. You buy very expensive, and you must pay all the amounts that was being added in the chain of distribution. Now, the person at the last end of the chain actually suffers because she does not make a lot of profit. Because, please sit down, because she buys at a very high amount and she struggles to add a little bit and sell. That's why you see people buying something for 4.5, maybe they sell for 4.8, for 5,000. True or false? You buy something for 5,000, you resell for 5.5. If you don't kill them, you sell them for 6,000. You make your 1,000 francs CFA profit. So many people are doing businesses like that. Now, I discovered a secret in 2023, August, that changed my life completely. Importation from China. Now, do you know that in 2023, China celebrated 3 million factories in 2023, whereas Africa celebrated 3 million bars. Can we clap for Africa? What are you clapping for? 3 million bars, you are clapping. A country is celebrating 3 million factories. We are celebrating 3 million bars. Now, between 2023 and 2025, China skyrocketed from 3 million factories to 6 million factories within 2 years. That means they doubled their number of factories. Now, do you know that China is the cheapest place in the world? Who knows that? There is no country that is more cheaper than China. Now, before I ventured into importation from China, I was doing a particular business. If you look behind my iPad, you are going to see this little round stuff. This stuff. I'm sure some of you should know this. I don't know if, is there anybody who knows this thing? This round thing, who knows it? This is an anti-radiation sticker. Now, this sticker helps to reduce radiations that leads from my laptop or my iPad to my body. Who has realized that if you put your phone beside your head, you sleep, in the morning, you're going to have headache? Just try it. Put your phone under your pillow or beside your head. Sleep, in the morning, you're going to have headache. Now, what happens? That your phone is silent. Your phone is silent, your phone is not making noise, but in the morning, it gives you headache. That means there are radiations that leaves from your phone to your system. And that is why a lot of people at 40, 50 years, we start complaining of prostate cancer. Because most often, where do we keep our phones? In our pockets, which is around the prostate area. Now, I was selling this product in Douala. I was buying it from a manufacturer, from in Douala for 4,000 francs CFA and reselling it for 5,000. When I had access to this secret, I was surprised and shocked to see that the manufacturer is selling it 140 francs. I said 140 francs. This thing that I was buying in Douala for 4K to resell at 5K to make 1,000 francs CFA profit. Please, I want you to remove your calculator and calculate my money. Let's do a little bit of mathematics. Now, I've been able to sell this product more than 20,000 pieces. Now, I buy this product for 140 francs each when I buy in small quantity. Now, we are going to do a little math. Now, let's assume often I buy 2,000 pieces. That means I always bring in 2,000 pieces. Now, 2,000 pieces times 190 francs. 140 francs, right? How much is it, please? 280,000. Now, to import this product, I don't pay custom. I pay only transportation fare, which becomes very cheap. Now, for me to import 2,000 pieces, because it's very light, I spend only 34,000 francs CFA. Now, can you add 34,000 francs CFA to it again? So how much is it now? 314,000. Now, I am a digital marketing expert. I don't go around selling products like Bon Francois. Some of you know Bon Francois, right? Yes, they work with woofers everywhere making noise. I sell all my products through digital marketing. I'm going to open one of my systems now and show you what I am doing now that I'm talking to you. Now, just wait, let me open. Is there somebody who can read aloud? Okay, now, I'm going to show her something. This is how I sell all my products. Now, this way is the number of clients that I've had that have contacted me and bought. This 1,000, how many?
200.
1,200. This one is how many?
2,900.
2,900 people. This one is how many?
136.
136. This one is how many?
2,300.
2,300. Now, if you sum up all these clients, this is about 6,000 clients in 1 week. People who are contacting me, all of them are active. If you look, all of them, they are active. That means now that I'm talking, I am actually selling as I'm talking to you. Now, this is about 6,000 clients. Now, I don't move around selling my products. I've trained a team of people. I've taught them sales. I bought them some phones. I told them, this is how you do. When somebody contacts you, this is how you do, this is how you do. So, they are the ones answering all my clients. They do all the sales. I have a delivery team and everything. Now, let's go back to the calculation we're doing. And then we are going to come back to this. We're at how much already? 314,000. I sell all my products through digital marketing, like I said. I spend roughly 70,000 francs CFA to sell 2,000 pieces of this product. Now, take 314,000 plus 70,000. How much? 384,000. Now, take 2,000, 5,000 francs CFA. That is the wholesale price in Cameroon. How much? Are you afraid to say it? 10 million francs CFA. How much was our total capital? 384,000 francs. Let's be honest. What kind of business in this Cameroon can you start with 300K and you make a profit of 10 million? Honestly speaking. In fact, let's assume that you sell at the wholesale price of 4,000 francs CFA. Take 2,000 pieces times 4,000. How much is it? That's 8 million. Right? Let's assume that you sell lesser than the wholesale price. 2,000 pieces times, you sell for 3,000. How much is it? 6 million. How much did you start with? 300,000. Let's assume that you sell for 2,000. We'll go down even to 300 francs. Let's assume you sell for 2,000. How much? 4 million. In fact, let's say for 1,000. How much? 2 million, right? For 1,000. Let's sell it like Bon Francois, 500. We are still at 1 million. In fact, let's sell it lesser than Bon Francois, 300. How much? Let me tell you something. If you want to change your financial status, you're doing business, I'm telling you the truth. This is high time for you to do business with Chinese people. I've shown you a simple secret. A simple secret. What I do. Now, I've gone to the list. That means even if I'm selling for 300, do you know that if you're selling for 300, you can finish your stock in less than 1 week? Because 300 is not, you can literally enter here, everybody buys. Because 300 is an amount that you spend and then you don't really feel it. 500 you spend, you don't feel it. But you bought it for 140 francs. The shocking part is that when you buy with a large quantity, they sell for 90 francs. So that 140 francs is if you are buying in a small quantity. If you are buying in large quantity, they sell now at lesser price. Now, back then I was doing network marketing. I'm not talking about network marketing here. But one thing that revolted me was when I saw the prices of things that they were selling to us and how much they were selling the same thing in China. There was a toothpaste we were buying for 2,700 here. Guess what? That toothpaste, they were selling it in China for 134 francs. But those Chinese people, they were selling us the same toothpaste here for 2,000. Imagine their profit margin. That's why they are here in Douala. They are in Douala. They are living their best life. Because they buy something for 100 francs there, they come here and sell for 2,700. Do you know how many times their money is multiplying? Now, for every 1 million they spend, that means they can multiply that 1 million how many times? About 20 times. Now, doing business with China can transform your life completely. I've taken an example of just one. I've been able to sell this product more than 20,000 pieces. Now, take 20,000 times 5,000. This is roughly 100 million. Roughly 100 million. I've been into the importation business for 2 years. 2 good years. My first year, I bought my first car. My first year, I bought my first car. Second year, I bought delivery bikes. As we are talking now, we have delivery bikes in Douala. Money we got from importation business. Employing 25 people, having 3 different offices. But I started importing goods from China with 57,000 francs CFA in August 2023. Now, the difference is not money. Like I always tell people, the difference between a rich man is not money. It is an information. Are we understanding? There are people here who have been doing businesses for so many years, but you realize that you are not growing. It's not because you don't have money. Some people have money, but they don't have the information it takes to multiply the money. Are we understanding? Now, imagine 57,000 francs CFA between 2023 and 2025, and the growth is massive. I mean, it is extremely massive. Now, it did not just end there. Today, I have started my own brand. I'm sure you used to see my status. Vigor X Energy brand. If you go on social media, search Vigor X Energy Coffee, Vigor X Maca Capsule, Vigor X Titan. I have some of the products inside my car. Unfortunately, I left it. It's outside. Vigor X Energy Coffee, Vigor X Maca Capsule, Vigor X Titan, Vigor X Hepa Life Plus. Now, Vigor X is my brand. That means I sat down, I thought about something. I said, but if these Chinese people could customize their toothpaste, they come here in Africa and sell to us expensive, why not start up my own brand also? When you start your own brand, you are the only person authorized to sell that product in the world. Now, imagine having a particular product that everybody in the world buys from you. A particular product. Now, I decided to start with this product. Vigor X Energy Coffee, Vigor X Maca Capsule, Vigor X Titan. Recently, I went for a UN conference, and when we were in the General Assembly, I introduced myself as the CEO of Vigor X Energy brand, and then one lady stood up from, I think it was Uganda, and said, wow, so you are the CEO of Vigor X Energy brand. My father is a lover of your coffee. I've never met a father before, but I am from Cameroon. Somebody Uganda is enjoying my coffee. I am not the one producing the coffee. That's the sweetest part about it. Are you understanding? I don't produce the coffee. I went to Tanzania. Tanzania has 2 times the population of Cameroon. Now, I went to supermarket. I am introducing the products there. They sell it in supermarket. In Douala, it is already in supermarket. But I am not producing the coffee. Now, what am I doing? I am in partnership with manufacturers in China. Are we understanding? I tell them, all right, this is what I want. I want a product that helps for this. You give him your idea, he brings your idea to reality. And then he cannot and he will never sell your brand to any other person. And he will never expose your brand to any other person. That means your brand remains your brand. Now, when he sends to me, I have suppliers, I have distributors. I give to them at a wholesale price, they distribute. I have supermarkets in Douala, they come and take from me, they put in their supermarkets. In Nigeria, the same thing. In Congo, the same thing. In Tanzania, the same thing. I recently went to Zanzibar, the same thing. Now, when these people come for vacation, they want to drink coffee because the place is cold. Which coffee do they drink? Vigor X Energy coffee. But where is it coming from? From Cameroon. Are they producing it from Cameroon? No. Now, all of this started with 57,000. 57,000. But now, we are importing in millions. So, it is possible. If I came here, it's because we want to train the next big importers in Limbe from this church. Are we getting? Please clap for your papa. Clap for him very well. Because he loves you so much. And he said, no, I want my people to get into this. I want my people to be empowered. And that is why I am here. Because we are going to do the training step by step. Are we getting? We are going to show you everything step by step. How can you access manufacturers? The good thing is that you do everything from your phone. Are we getting? Everything from the comfort of your phone. The product comes and meets you here in Limbe. So you don't need to travel to Douala, to wherever. You are going to get it here. You want to start up your brand. We are going to teach you step by step how you can start up your own brand. The good thing about this is that it does not need any certificate. Are we getting? It does not require any certificate. And everybody can do it. From young to the old, we can do it. Are we ready to learn this? Are we ready to learn this? So, I don't know. Let me see those who are not on Facebook here. If you are not on Facebook, let me see your hand up. If you are not on Facebook, you are not on Facebook. You are not on Facebook. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? You are not on Facebook. You are not on Facebook in 2025. Let me tell you something. The illiterate of nowadays is not he who did not go to school, but it is he who is unable to adapt to the current changes of technology. You see Facebook, you see WhatsApp, you see Instagram, you see TikTok. These are platforms you need to make money. Are you getting? Because on a daily basis, we have over 2 billion people who connect on these platforms per day. 2 billion people are looking for a product to buy. 2 billion people are having 2 billion problems. That means they are just waiting for you to sell something, for them to buy. But you are not selling anything, so they cannot give you any money. All the money you are looking for is in the pocket of the person beside you. Turn and look at the person beside you and smile. The person has your money. Now, imagine the number of people online. The number of people online who are waiting for you to advertise a particular product. So if you're not on social media, to be honest, you are wasting on a lot. Because what I just showed now, over 6,000 clients in 1 week, it is all from Facebook and Instagram. And they come and buy my product. And I don't do anything. My only work is to think on how I can ameliorate my system. Because I've already built people. I've already built systems that work for me. Do we really want to learn all of these things? So it is time for us to stop doing the archaic or the traditional business that has been keeping us on the same spot for so many years. Now, I want us to go on put on your data. Let's do a little bit of practical right now. Put on your data, please. Now, let me ask this question. Who here uses a phone of more than 100,000? Don't be ashamed. Just put your hand up. If your phone is 100,000 upward. Okay. If your phone is 50,000 upward. All right. Let me ask this other question. Who here has made more money with his phone than the amount of money he used to buy his phone? Now, if you have not made more money with your phone than the amount of money you used to buy that phone, that means it's a liability. That means the phone is instead chopping money from you. So you need to use that phone as a cash out machine. So first thing, let's go on Play Store. If you are using Apple, you go on App Store. So download Alibaba. Search Alibaba. Search Alibaba. If you see Alibaba, please don't download without showing me. Just show me, because yes. Who has it already? Let me see. Give me. No, I said Play Store, not Google. Please go on Play Store. Let me help you. Mom, let me help you. It does not have Play Store. My goodness. This is going to be difficult. That means you only access it through Google, all right? Yes, the first one. The first one. You did not finish your Baba. Yes, the first one. Yes, please. The first one that appears, if you write Alibaba correctly, the first one that appears, you download it. Go on Play Store. Are you having internet? Do you have internet? You have internet connection? Okay, go on Play Store. You search Alibaba. Give me. The first one, just click install. Yes. Alibaba is one word. Don't separate it, please. Alibaba. Yes. Install. There's the first one. First one. Yes, this one. Yes, install it, please. Click install. Now, why am I saying we should download Alibaba? Alibaba is the world's largest B2B e-commerce platform in the world. B2B means business to business. Are we understanding? Now, it is a platform that is going to connect you with over 6 million factories. Now, the bad thing about the platform is that there are so many scammers on the platform. So many. I think, this year, around March, there's a company who saw me on Equinox in Douala. If you frequently watch Equinox or My Media Prime, is there anybody who has ever seen me on My Media Prime? Voila. Good. So if you frequently watch those platforms, I always appear there. Now, there's a company in Douala who saw me on Equinox, and then they came to the office in Douala, and they were really in distress. And they explained something that made me feel so bad. They got scammed on Alibaba $500,000. Let me say it in franc CFA. 325 million franc CFA. Now, why? There is something, if you have a pen, write this word down. Trade assurance. Trade assurance. Trade assurance. Trade. TRA. Trade assurance. Now, trade assurance is a platform that Alibaba has put in place to secure your payments. Are we getting? You don't do payments on the platform anyhow. So you don't just meet a manufacturer and then you just go and do payments. No. Now, trade assurance is that middleman between you and your manufacturer. What happens? After you've discussed with your manufacturer, you do a payment. Trade assurance holds your money. It keeps your money. Are we understanding? Now, until when your manufacturer sends your product to a person they call a freight agent. The freight agent is the person who is going to take your product in China and send to you in Limbe without you traveling to Douala, without you paying any custom. So he is going to tell you, all right, 1 kilo is 7.5, is 8,000 francs. According to the weight of your product you pay. If your product is heavy, you send it through sea.
So when it comes through sea, they are going to calculate by the volume. Now, before I come to that, when the manufacturer has sent your product to the freight agent, trade assurance now, and the freight agent notifies that he has received the product. Trade assurance now releases the money to the manufacturer. Are you understanding? So it is different from our mobile money system here, where when you do a payment, what happens? Immediately, the person receives it. No. When you are discussing with these manufacturers, if you pay with trade assurance keeps the money first. Until when he releases the product, he sends it to your agent. Your agent confirms that he has received. The manufacturer cannot touch the money. He will be seeing the money in the account, but cannot withdraw it. Are you understanding? Until when he does that, they now release the money, he can withdraw. Now, even if he withdraws the money, the product comes, it's not what you ordered for. Trade assurance still removes back the money in his account and sends you back the money in full. So you see that it is 100% secured. But the problem is that a lot of people don't even know how to do it. So they get scammed. So they did a payment of 300 million out of trade assurance. So the rule number one of buying on Alibaba is never buy out of. All right? Now, I'm going to be explaining detailedly. Unfortunately, if there was a projection, I would have loved to project on the screen so that you see how to get the trade assurance and everything. But we are going to struggle and have the training. So, if you pay out of trade assurance, first thing, they will scam you. There is another man who came and met us in the office. We have an office in Bamenda at T Junction. Now, this man saw me on TV. He came in the office, and then we had a seminar. We're talking about e-commerce. After the program, the man said, you people are entrepreneurs. You want to eat people's money. What's Alibaba that we cannot download? You are telling us about training, this. He went home. He downloaded Alibaba. And then he went and bought 3 pictures. He wanted to buy 3 cars, but he ended up buying the pictures. That means it ended at what he saw on the platform. See, today he has never received the cars. The man has big heart, and then he bought cars for 20 million. Now, when he sends the money, the person blocks him. First thing, he was not even discussing with a Chinese man. He was discussing with a young guy in Cameroon who disguised himself as a Chinese man on Alibaba. And this guy lives in Kribi, in a guest house, enjoying his money. So, how did we know it was a young guy living in Kribi? When this man waited for 6 months, he could not access the manufacturer, nothing. He came back in the office with all the shame because he actually made us, that means he gave other people a bad impression about that we are there to lure people and take money from them. He came back, he met my personal assistants, and they told him that we are sorry. To meet the CEO is 75,000 francs for 2 hours consultation. If you're okay, you go and pay at the secretary, and then we'll give you access. The man had no choice. He still ended up paying for consultation for 2 hours. He paid the 75,000, and then when he came in the office, I marked his face, and I asked him, are you this person? He said, yes. I asked him that was the problem. That's when he started explaining that he did this, they scammed him 20 million. And I said, you are going to pay for your ignorance. First thing, you gave us a bad image the day you came. And you discouraged so many persons who wanted to learn because you feel that you have 20 million, you think that you know everything. I told him, you pay us 10% of that 20 million, and I'll help you track this person. He accepted, and I told him, you do payment first. If you don't want, you leave it. I know what I can do. He paid 2 million. That's 2,075,000 now that I paid. Now, for something that he would have never paid that kind of money. When he paid the money, we started tracking the guy. That's when we realized that the guy is a Cameroonian living in Kribi, who scams people online with cryptocurrency and Alibaba. And we did a trick. We made this guy live from Kribi to Bamenda without knowing that they are actually tracking him. Once he got to the station, the police took him. Now, only the thought that they have scammed you 20 million can give you stroke. Only the thoughts that they scam to 20 million will give you high blood. It will give you sicknesses that even if they give you back that 20 million, it will not cure it back. That's why the Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. It is ignorance that is a problem. It is ignorance. Had it been he had that knowledge, he would not waste all that money. The company that they got scammed 300 million, they had the money, but they do not have the knowledge. So what I'm showing you now is something you should take very, very preciously. Are we getting? Be rest assured, if you follow everything I show you, you can never get scammed on that platform. I mean, never. Now, if you've downloaded the platform, please, who has successfully downloaded the platform? You've downloaded. Now, if you look bottom right, you are going to see something like my Alibaba. Who has seen it? All right. Bottom. Okay, click on, for some people, whose own is showing like this? Whose own is showing like this? Okay, continue with Google. Click on continue with Google to create your account using your Google account. Continue with Google. Continue with, yes. I even forgot to ask, is there any Francophone here who does not understand English? All right. If you continue with Google, go back. Go back, yes. Go back. My Alibaba. Click on my Alibaba. Oh la la. Click on my Alibaba, sir. My Alibaba. No, go back. Go back. No, Google. Is it your phone that is disturbing? It's supposed to go. I think it's your phone that is disturbing. Yes. Good. My Alibaba. Is that your name? Alexander? Yes. It's okay. We'll continue from there. Good. Mr. Agbo. Okay. Let me see, please. It's okay. We'll continue from there. Please, who has succeeded? Go back. Go back one time. Good. Who has succeeded? Who is having difficulties? My Alibaba. Okay, Faith. Click on my Alibaba. This is it down. Let me see, let me see. Okay, Pascaline. Yes. Let me see. Cellular data turn off. Your data is off. What is it showing? Let me see, please. It's still downloading. Let me see. Yes, it's downloading. All right. Now, while some people's own is downloading, I want us to do a little mathematics. Are we getting? I want to show you while other people are arranging their stuffs. Let me show you how you can start this business with 50,000 francs CFA. Because I understand most of you do not have huge capital. True or false? So let's see how you can start with 50,000. But before I tell you, let me tell you how I also started with 50,000. But mine, the exact amount was 57,000. Now, I bought some products. Those products are inside. Can somebody help me open? There was a kick here. You see a white plastic behind the seat behind, not back boot. Just bring the plastic. Yes. Now, I'm going to show you real things, what I do. When I was doing network marketing, I realized that a lot of people suffer from hepatitis B. And there was no product at that time that could help solve this problem. Now, I saw a product in China that they were selling for 620 francs, approximately 650 francs. Now, I decided to test 50 products. I was buying 50 products for 620 francs. I imported this product, paid shipping, everything cost me 57,000. Now, the good thing is that before I bought, since I was already into the health domain, because the network marketing we're doing before, we're selling only health products. I already had clients who wanted me to actually help them with something that can cure them from hepatitis B. So, when I got the product, I already introduced it to them before the product came. Now, I was selling one for 20,000 francs CFA. He's going to bring the product and then you're going to see. I was selling one. Even now, I'm still selling it for 20,000. For 20,000 francs CFA. I bought 50 pieces. Please take 50 pieces times 20,000. How much is it? Are you afraid of money? 1 million francs CFA. From how much? From 57,000. Now, if you take 620 francs times 50 pieces, you see that I spent 31,000 exactly to buy the product. The rest was shipping. That went up to 57,000. Now, you spend 57,000, you make 1 million francs CFA sales. I can never forget my first ever profit I made in importation was 943,000 because I spent exactly 57,000 and made sales of 1 million. Honestly speaking, there is no business you can start with 57,000 and you make that kind of profit. There are business people here, you know what I'm saying. True or false? That's the reality. Now, this is what I was saying. This is the product, for example, the hepatitis B. This is 650 francs, approximately, in China. But here is 20,000 francs that I'm selling. I brought this here because there are some clients I have to supply them tomorrow. Now, let me show you this other one. Now, these are the products that I customize. This is my personal brand. We have Vigor X Titan. We have Vigor X Maca Capsule. All our products. We also have Vigor X Energy Coffee. If you look at this, you are going to see Vigor X Energy Coffee here. All our coffee got finished today. 1,000 copies sold in less than 1 month. 1,000 copies. It got completely finished. Now, all of these products, they sell them all over Cameroon, but we are not producing them. So we know how much we get them in China, and we know how much we are selling them here. So imagine you buy something in China for 600, 700, 800, and here you are selling it. This one is 23,000. The promotion of this is 15,000. But I'm going to be honest with you. The cost of this is not up to 2,000 in China. I'm going to be very honest with you. But if you want to buy from me, it is my brand. If you don't want to, go and import it. You will not. The good thing is that you will not. You search everywhere on Alibaba. Go and search Vigor X Maca Capsule. Please, just try it. If you're on Alibaba now, search Vigor X. You will never see this. So we are the only person, even if you search, you will not see. Are you understanding? So the client definitely has no choice to buy from us because he does not know where to get it again, only from us. So we are trying to teach you something that you can have a monopoly on a particular product in the whole world. Now imagine that you have only a particular brand of toothpaste. Let me just take toothpaste. And everybody in Limbe, first person buys it, he loves your toothpaste. And then the whole of Limbe, let's say 40% of Limbe, start using your toothpaste. Everybody is buying only from you. Only Limbe. Do you know how much money you make? Because everybody brushes his or her teeth on a daily basis. That means everybody consumes your product on a daily basis. Now, let's break down a business model from 50,000. Let's see how much we can make from 50,000. Are there people here with that kind of capital? Around 50,000 or less? Let me see or not. Be honest, don't be shy. All right, let's do a calculation. Now, I'm going to give you simple products. Are we getting? That you can market. The first one is this one. I don't mind you being my competitor. The market is so large. So if you decide to take Limbe, I still have other towns to sell inside. Okay? So let's take this product. Let's assume that you buy 200 pieces. Now take 200 pieces times 140 francs. How much is it? We are going to do a budget only inside 50,000. We are going to budget buying, shipping plus marketing, everything inside a 50K. How much is it, please? 28,000. Now, for you to bring 200 pieces of that product, it's going to cost you 7.5 highest. Take 28,000 plus 7.5. How much? Pardon? 35.5. Okay, that's not realistic. Because I want us to add the marketing budget inside. Because you must run ads. Okay, I'm teaching you my strategy. So let's reduce the quantity to 100. So let's assume you buy 100 pieces for 140 francs each. How much are we going to have? I think 14,000. Now, 14,000, you are still going to spend that same 7.5 because the weight is too small and the freight agent gives you a minimum weight. So when your weight is below their minimum, they assume that you are going to pay the same amount as somebody who buys the minimum. So take 7.5, or let's just put it at 8,000. 8,000 plus shipping fee. The shipping fee is how much you spend from China to Limbe. 8,000. So 14,000 plus 8,000, how much? 22,000. Our budget is how much? 50,000. Take 50,000 minus 22,000. 28,000. Now, this 28,000 is your budget for digital marketing to run professional Facebook ad campaigns, like what I just showed you now. That generates me thousands of clients. Now, if you use that money, you use the strategies that we are going to teach you, there is no possibility you are not going to sell the 100 pieces. Now, let's assume that you sell for 5,000. Take 100 pieces times 5,000. How much? Please, let's not be afraid of money. 500,000. How much was our initial capital? 50,000. That means you multiplied your money how many times? 10 times. Which Ponzi scheme can give you that kind of money? I know some of you have invested in Ponzi schemes before. Money man. You know them. Come and give 50,000. In 1 month, we'll give you 100,000. 100,000. In 1 month, they'll give you 200,000. I always tell people, there is no shortcut to making money. Are we understanding? If there is an easy way to succeed, then there is a negative consequence attached to it. Take note of this. Even the Bible said that we are going to work before we make money. So there is nothing somebody should come and tell you that come and put money. You go and sleep, where your money is going to double. Even the bank, which is the highest financial institution in the world, gives approximately highest 4% after 365 days that you kept your money with them. Now, which person is going to tell you that in 1 month, in 2 months, he can give you 100%? If he can give you 100%, let him keep multiplying the one that he's already having. Are you understanding? Now, we already took, if you are selling for 5,000, that means you sold how much? 500,000. Let's assume you give wholesale for 4,000. How much is it? 4,000 times 100. 400,000. Let's assume you sell for 3,000. How much? 300,000. Let's assume you sell for 2,000. 200,000. Let's assume you sell for 1,000. How much? 100,000. Even at 1,000 francs, you are still doubling your money times 2. This is a simple business model I'm giving you. There is another product that we bought in China. I'm still telling you, you might want to buy it after. Hand creams. I think I left it in the office. I'm not sure it's inside the car. Hand creams. I saw they sell in saloons here for 1,000 francs CFA. Very small hand creams. In China, we are buying it 12 francs. Hand cream. 12 francs. Something that I saw in Douala. They are selling for 1,000. That means in Limbe it can be 1,500. It can be 1,200. It can be 1,300, but it cannot be 1,000. But in China, it's 12 francs. That means with 25 francs, you buy 2. Listen, let me tell you something. If you have access to the right information, you can never be poor in this life. Are you understanding? The reason why we are where we are is because we don't have access to certain information. And I thank God the day I actually learned importation from China because that is what changed my whole story. He knows me very well. Even when we're doing network marketing, I was very broke. True of us. I was extremely broke. This is the business that changed my life completely. Importation from China. Up to the level where in 2 years, we are talking about 3 brands that we have started. So, you can actually do this, even with 50,000. Now, let me give you another business model that you can start even with 20,000. Are you getting? Because I know there are people here, they don't have up to 50,000. I'm going to give you even to the list. With 20,000, with this same product, you can import. Let me give you a simple model. You have 20,000. Use 10,000 and buy 71 pieces of this. If you do your mathematics, take 10,000 divided by 140 francs. It's going to give you 71 point something like that. Now, buy 71 pieces of this. You are left with the other 10,000. Are we getting? This strategy I'm giving you, you are not going to use digital marketing. You are going to do a little bit of Bon Francois strategy. Okay? But the essence is that you should make money. You can make money from Bon Francois strategy after you use digital marketing. They say when the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. So, 10,000 francs is what you are going to shipping because you use roughly 8,000. So, let's assume it rounds up to 20,000. Now, if you buy 71 pieces of this product, 71 pieces, it comes in limbe. You take 71 pieces. Don't try to sell it very expensive. Are you getting? Sell it to 2,000 francs CFA only. Now, take 2,000 times 71. How much? 142,000 francs CFA. Now, how will you sell this for 2,000? You have church. You know you are in Jangi associations. You know people. Are we understanding? Propose it to them. Go in offices. People who sit in front of laptops all the time. Tell them about the dangers of cancer. Will they want to actually wait and have the cancer and then go and spend on chemotherapy, or they can spend 2,000 francs and save themselves from something that could kill them later on? So you need to explain the functions of the product very well. They will see the need to remove 2,000 and give you. When you say 71 pieces, that's 142,000 francs. Now, take 42,000, chop them. 100,000. Continue with it. You want to kill yourself? Enjoy your money. Are you understanding? When you enjoy that 42,000, you'll be motivated to do more. Now, with 100,000, you can now increase the number of products that you buy. You can now start your digital marketing strategy because at that time you have the capital to actually launch adverts. Because to do digital marketing, you need money. Okay, you need money. You have to pay Facebook for Facebook to show your adverts to different people. So, with 100,000, let's move to the next level. Now, let's assume with 100,000, you decide to buy 500 pieces. 500 times 140 francs is how much, please? I want to give you a one year scenario. How much you can make in 1 year if you start only with 20,000. I am telling you, somebody I trained in Douala, this lady started with 10,000 francs CFA. Today, her capital is at 1.1 million. She met me in March this year, March. The last time I was talking to her is last month. Her capital is already at 1.1 million. She is a mother of children. But she believed in me so much, she had just 10,000 to start buying. So, it is a business model that everybody here can do. Now, your capital is 100,000 from 20,000. If you buy 500 pieces, how much? 70,000. 500 is too much. Let's bring it to 300. Because we want to put digital marketing inside. 42,000. Thank you. Now, for 300 pieces, you are not going to spend more than 15,000. So your transportation is going to be between 12,000 to 14,000. Let's round it up to 15,000. 15,000 plus the initial one. 57,000. The rest is digital marketing. Are you understanding? Now, you bought 300 pieces. Let's assume you sell for 2,000. How much is it going to give you? 600,000. From 20,000 to 100,000 to 600,000. Instead of 600,000, remove 400,000. What do you do with it? Chop them. See, that part is sweet now. Yes. Listen, there is a particular joy. When you do business, you make so much profit. That's the honest truth. Chop some. No kill yourself. Are you understanding? No kill yourself. 500,000 still they 500,000. And that, they don't call it 500,000. They call it 500,000. You know, there are some people here, if I tell them, between 700,000 and 500,000, which one will you choose? They'll say they choose 500,000 because they hear million inside. Now, your capital is 500,000. Do you realize that in 1 year, you can find yourself in 2 million, 3 million capital? I'm not talking about what is in your pocket. I'm talking about your running capital. Now, you understand why in 2 years, you can actually make so much money. I usually don't like to say this, but in 2 years, I was privileged enough to celebrate my first 100 million that I ever made in my life from 57,000 francs CFA. If you're not jealous, why are you not clapping? I'm not up to 30 years. I'm not. But in 2 years, from 57,000, we are already at hundreds of millions. Because of an information that we had. Are we getting? Because of an information. Take this thing seriously. Whether you are a grandmother, whether you are a mother, you are a young person, you are listening to me, take it serious. If you are a mother, you have a daughter, a son in the house, they have nothing doing, they are doing mobile money, bring them to do this business. How long will it take them to do mobile money and build a house? Ask yourself that question. So this is a business model that we can do. So we are already at 500,000. Should we do another scenario again? Now, let's assume you now buy 1,000 pieces. 1,000 pieces times 140 francs. 140,000. Now, 1,000 pieces is going to cost you, because I import 2,000 pieces, I spend 34,000, so 1,000 pieces cannot be more than 20,000. Okay? Now, let's assume even that you spend 20,000. So that's 160,000. Do you realize that you have enough budget to run at? Because your capital is 500K. That means the 1,000 pieces is even small. But let's assume that you use all the rest to run at. Now, you take 1,000 pieces, you sell for 2,000 only. We are at how much already? We are 2 million francs CFA. This is, I think, we left from 20,000 to 100,000 to how much? To 500,000 to 2 million. This is 4 times. That means I am giving you with 20,000, listening to me, I am giving you 1 year to be able to raise a capital of at least 1 million if you are too lazy from 20,000. Can we try this in 2026? Can we try this in 2026? So, should we organize another program in 2026 ending so that we can see the millionaires that we have raised? Can we do it? So let's take this very serious. I've taken an example of just one product. There are so many different products that you can take, because on a daily basis, over 80 million products are being added on Alibaba. Over 80 million. That means you have a large variety of products you can choose from. The good thing, you can start your own brand. Now, imagine you start gradually. If you come to our office, we have a very large screen in our office that I bought in China, $860. Now, it is an interactive screen, customized in the name of Global Import Mastery Institute. When you switch it on, it shows the name of my brand. Now, this screen, I bought it in China, $860. Plus shipping, everything cost me 900 and something thousand. I asked the price of this screen in Douala. They told me 4.6 million. something that cost me $860 is 500 and something thousand. Since the screen was so big and very sensitive, I had to pay extra so that they should secure it very well. If not, I would have spent roughly, everything would have been 700K. But in Douala, they sell it 4.6 million. You hardly enter an office in Douala, you see that screen. Because it's very expensive. When I went to Tanzania, I asked the price in Tanzania. They told me 12 million Tanzanian shilling. Divide the 12 million by 3. That is the price in Cameroon. In India, I saw the price. They are selling the same screen for 4.2 million. But in China, I bought the same thing for $860, roughly 500,000. Now, my own was even up to that because I customized the screen. The ones I saw are not customized because when you come in our office, under, you are going to see global import. You switch it on, it still shows the name of our brand. That means if I did not buy it customized, it would have been lesser than that. Now, imagine how much profit these guys are making in China, in Douala. These people, you are traveling from Limbe to go and buy in Douala and come back, my brother, they are making crazy money. I mean, sometimes we see that they are selling cheap. Imagine how much they bought. If they are selling it to that amount for you, imagine how much they bought. So this is to tell you that there is wealth, there is gold in China. Are we understanding? Now, this was to make sure that everybody downloads the Alibaba and then probably creates their account. Now, open the Alibaba. Let's continue. All right, sorry about that. Now, if you've opened the Alibaba, please click on my Alibaba, everybody. My Alibaba, down. Now, click where you're seeing your name. After you've clicked on my Alibaba, click on your name. All right, thank you. Give me this. Give me your phone. Now, when you click on your name, check down. Where you see your name, you are going to see account information. You are going to see your full name. You are going to see something like registered email. Who is seeing these things that I'm saying? Now, if your own is red beside your email, if you see unverified or not verified, who is seeing, whose own is in red? Okay, your own is in green. Good. That means your account has already been verified. Verified. This one is verified. It's supposed to be green like this. Verified. C'est bon. Click on continue with Google. C'est bon. Okay. C'est bon. It's okay. All right. I can see that majority is already verified. So now, we are good to go. So, if your account is verified, that is the first thing. Yes, sir. Verified. Unverified. All right. So if it's on, what you do is click on your email. Just click on it, yes. Now, they have sent you a code. Go and check the code that Alibaba have sent. Sign in. You are not yet signed in. You have to sign in first. Continue with Google. First one, yes. All right. So, if we have done that, hello, I'm going to give you an assignment. Tomorrow we are meeting here again. Should we meet or I should go back? All right. Tomorrow, normally I was coming to go back today, but things changed. So tomorrow in the morning, we are going to meet again. This is not a training you can get in one day. Please, don't take what I'm giving you now for granted. If I show you how much people pay to have this training, what you are getting now is a training we give out for 550,000. Are you getting? That is how much your father sacrificed for me to be here and giving you these things for free. The 550,000 I'm talking about is the training for one person. Because this is an international business institute. We have our office in Douala. We do certified trainings. It is like a university. So this knowledge I'm giving you, please don't take it for granted. It is often said that when people have access to free things, most often they see it as if it's nothing. Until when you come to the office, you say you want to see the financial evangelist. They'll make you sit down for 30 minutes, you pay for consultation, then you know that the information you are getting today is something you shouldn't joke with. So please, take it very, very serious. The sacrifice he did for us to be here, I don't know the other people who came, but the sacrifice he did to pull so many trainers just to come and empower you, this is something you will not meet anywhere. Are you getting? You will not meet it. So take it serious. If you even have people that you care about them, I'll even advise you to come with them so they can also have access to this information. Tomorrow, what time are we? At 9 a.m. So I don't know whether I'm the one to start at 9 a.m., but tomorrow 9 a.m. we are going to be here. We are going to continue the training again. The truth is, we cannot do it in 2 days. Are we getting? We cannot do it in 2 days. So there are some people, in fact, we are going to have a continuity. The continuation of the program, I think is going to give an announcement for those who want to continue the program. But tomorrow we are going to go deeper in the training. We are going to see how to outsource manufacturers. Are we getting? How to check who is genuine, who is a scammer, who is everything. We are going to do it here. Now, my assignment for you, I will see those who are serious by tomorrow. Go home today, browse through Alibaba very well, and outsource one product that you saw that is very cheap, that caught your attention. Are you getting? Everybody, when you see the product, you can write the name down or you can screenshot it. Tomorrow, let's have an interesting session. Like I said, I'm going to know those who are serious only tomorrow. If you want to follow most of my training, go on Facebook now, search Financial Evangelist. Please, you can follow my page, Financial Evangelist. You are going to see a page of about 13,000 followers with a blue tick, verified, where I give most of my programs, trainings, business tips and everything. Financial Evangelist. TikTok, the same thing. Financial Evangelist. Instagram, the same thing. But I'm more active on Facebook than the other platforms. I don't know if some of you have seen it. Financial Evangelist. Good. So just like and follow the page so that you can always get updated on all business insights that I give out. Because my focus is to see that we build Africa. We build a Cameroon of youth, of people who are financially empowered, who stop complaining about the government, that this has happened, that has happened. We can actually become the CEOs that, in fact, we can become those CEOs. Are we getting? We can become those CEOs. So please, go today. Your assignment, go today. Search products on the platform. Screenshot them. Come tomorrow. We are going to check who is a genuine manufacturer. How do we identify scammers? How do we identify? Because on the platform we have middlemen. We have manufacturers. We have wholesale suppliers. We have people in different countries, more than 16 countries. No, sorry, more than 50 countries selling on the same platform. But we are interested in only people in China. And we are not interested in people who live in Kribi. Are you getting? We are interested in manufacturers. So tomorrow we are going to go deep. Charge your phones before coming. Put internet connection before coming. Are you getting? And come with a ready mind to learn. Is there any question, please, before I round up? Any question? Feel free, anything. You have the opportunity now to ask free questions. Yes, sir. Yes. All right, thank you very much. This is an interesting question. I forgot I would have spoken about that. Now, China has the best products. China also has the worst products. There are keywords that you use to buy products in China that will make your manufacturer know that you are an expert. And it makes him know that you really know what you want. I'm going to take an example with phones. So many people don't know that phones are in different grades. We have grade A+. We have grade A. We have grade B. Are we getting? We have B+, we have C. As it is going down, the quality is reducing. Now, if you want to buy, for example, a phone in China, if you want your manufacturer, tomorrow we are going to do a practical example with a phone. You are going to see the different grades. If you want a good phone, you need to tell the manufacturer, I want, for example, Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus, grade A+. Are you understanding? Whereas if you tell him just Samsung Galaxy S25, it can give you the last quality. There is a Samsung Galaxy, okay, this is a Samsung Galaxy S25 I'm using here. This is 750,000. Now, in China, you see another manufacturer selling the same thing for 25,000. Because the outside looks like it. It is when you switch it on that you know that you bought a phone. Are you understanding? There is another one. You see an iPhone, for example, this. You see something like this, iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, on Alibaba, it is not iPhone 14 Pro Max. It is i14 Pro Max. It looks like iPhone 14. The casing is the same. Are you understanding? But the system is Android. Are you understanding me? You buy for 24,000 francs. Like one of my students, he did not finish the training. He went ahead and bought 10 Android iPhones, thinking that he was buying iPhone 14 Pro Max. He bought this 10 for 24,000. So he bought it for 240,000. He knew that he's already opening an iPhone shop in Bamenda. When the thing came, the first thing that shocked him is that it came with an Android charger. That's when he knew that this thing is serious. Now, when he switched, he switched on the phone, and then he realized that the phone has but an Android system. Some were not even coming on. He went to the technician to fix it. It was not working. Will you send it back to China? No. Will you accuse the manufacturer? No. You bought what you saw because you did not know. There is never a day you buy an iPhone 14 Pro Max for 25,000. Are you understanding? No matter how it is cheap, no matter how Samsungs are cheap, you can never get this phone even for 200,000. You cannot. Are you understanding? So, there are keywords that you use to buy products and get the best quality. So, I've just taken an example of phones. Other products, there are keywords that you use. Like I said, tomorrow, we are going to go into more details. Are we getting? Any other question? Please feel free. Any question? Yes, please. Go to home. Go back. Go to home. Just go back like this. Go to home. These are products here. These are products, you see. So you can come and click on this search bar. For example, okay, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let's do a practical example. Let me see if I have Alibaba here. All right. Now, this is a simple way to search a product. What can we take as example? I need something. Pardon? Yes, I need something like a watch. Yes. Okay, that remote. Okay. It's okay. All right.
That remote is 300 francs. The same thing. Are you seeing? Now, this is not the final price. What you see here, you bargain again. It's like you go to Mbopi market in Douala. You see a product, you bargain the price. So what they are putting here is not that this is another one selling for 250 francs. Now, somebody buying it in large quantity will end up buying it for 100 francs or 150. Are you understanding? Now, he's going to come now. Who bought that remote? The person is here. How much? You bought it 1.5. Now, if the person buys it in large quantity for 150, he comes and gives it for wholesale. Let's assume even for 800. How many times is his money multiplying? This is just an example. There are so many people selling the same thing. So many that you can bargain the prices. This is another one selling it for 190 francs. Are you seeing? The same remote. Now, we have not yet bargained the price. This is what the Francophone man calls it, le prix taxé. Prix taxé means you still bargain again. So we can buy that remote for less than 100. Because the more we keep searching, we see other people selling it cheaper. Because on the platform, there are wholesalers, there are middlemen, there are manufacturers. I've taken a simple example. In your house, you can do this. When you open your Alibaba, look at this. When you open your Alibaba like this, right? Look up here, you see a camera icon. See, this camera icon, click there. You can snap anything and look for the price. Have you seen? For example, I can snap this and look for the price of this. 37,000 in China. Have you seen? So, that is it. You can never buy this thing here for 37,000. That's it, the same thing. This is it. The same thing. 37,000. The same, exactly the same. I'm sorry, sir. Listen, you will realize that you keep wasting money here in Cameroon. Because there are things that the same money you use to buy things here, you can use that same money and buy even 10 of that same thing in China. I hope this program was interesting. I hope the program was interesting. So do we meet tomorrow morning again? So we are going to go deeper. Like I said, do what I showed you. See, what I do is, when I walk around, I can enter a shop. I say, this thing how much? You tell me the price. I just remove my phone as if I'm manipulating my phone. I just open my Alibaba, snap it. I check the price. I just leave your shop. If I need it now in large quantity, I buy in large quantity, that's supply. I can even come and supply back to you. As simple as that. Yes. It's not opening. That means it's your phone. Sorry. There's nothing I can do. All right. So I think we have done enough for today. If the program was interesting, please can we put your hands together? See you tomorrow morning again for another session.
Please clap well, clap well, clap well. Clap well, clap well.